Hello and welcome to the program today. I'm your host, Neal Howard, here on Health Professional Radio. You know, there are a lot of us today that are suffering and struggling with chronic illnesses, everything from acid reflux to breast cancer and everything in between. Our guest in studio today is Master Nan Lu, the country's foremost spiritual leader, practitioner, and teacher of traditional Chinese medicine. His latest work, Digesting the Universe, a revolutionary framework for a healthy metabolism function, available on Amazon and also at his website, tcmworld.org. Welcome to Health Professional Radio, Master Lu.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. Doing well. Thank you for asking. You are a grandmaster. Talk about your background, and your experience in the martial arts.
Well, you have to see that, being the grandmaster is just one of the titles, but being the training has many, many years. At least, I think I'm going to count it now, so I don't know, 45 years or more than this. So, many years, the training, you never can be stopped. You're training for the martial arts, training for the Qigong practice, then training for the Chinese medicine. But most difficult to training is how can you see the disease from the positive angle. You have to change a completely different angle after your belief. Can you see the good? Can you believe everything is for purpose, for good? That's difficult training from my experience. That's the most difficult way to training compared to do the Qigong and the martial arts. That's the most difficult because it's invisible. You have to change your mind. You have to change your belief. Then you have to practice it, and then you have to make a patient happy. You have to see the result. That's difficult.
So is it, would you say, more a mental challenging, more of training the mind as opposed to training the body?
And the body, training the body only can reach a certain level. From my experience, no matter how hard you training, you only reach a certain level unless you break it through the mind. The mind will limit the body. So because think about that, the body just life of the body become the mirror of your mind. So unless you really understand body become mirror of the mind, all you need to do is change your mind. But the mind is limited. Mind limited based on our beliefs. So we have to change it through the beliefs. That's just called training. But most difficult is can you training yourself? Can you really experience something beyond the mind? Which is a lot of things that we watch the movie, we watch the things we see. Wow, can we do that? Can we believe they are something beyond the mind? Like a knowledge. Does knowledge can pass to you without learning? See, that's called the believe the mind. Can you really believe the body has all the wisdom inside the life can coming out without the mind? All of these have to through the meditation, or what we call the Qigong practice. Through the Qigong practice, you can discover this kind of wisdom, not just knowledge. Otherwise, it's just knowledge in the book.
You know, Western medicine has transformed over the last 100, 200 years by leaps and bounds. You are a grandmaster in TCM. How has TCM changed over 5,000 years? It seems to still maintain its basis throughout the years. Is that correct, or am I wrong in that assumption?
Yes, I believe that because the Chinese medicine is based on the natural law. The natural law until today doesn't change a lot, and still is the same thing. The Western medicine based on the science law. When the science change, medicine change. But the natural law never change. Natural law always the same. So that's why 5,000 years ago, when the Chinese medicine talk about everything is connect, 5,000 years later, we still talk about everything is connect, just how to connect. So now we think, we can connect through the internet. Sure, you can through the internet. Can you connect to the internet? See, at the consciousness level, can we real connect? Which is true. At the science already discover we can connect from our internet. So that's why for the energy practice is very important. For Qigong practice is very important. Without the practice, without the experience, your true chi or true energy, all of this concept just knowledge, just vocabulary.
Now, are you the director of TCM World Foundation?
Yes.
I'm sure you've got a website. What would we expect to find if we visit your website for TCM World?
So they can go to the tcmworld.org. So because the whole concept is through the Chinese medicine, people can experience body, mind, spirit healing. So in this body, mind, spirit healing, so our foundation offer many different programs to allow the people who want to experience this called body, mind, spirit healing. For example, you can use breath health. That's a simple exercise, Qigong exercise. You can do the body level, just practice to prevent breast tenderness, to help you have a healthy breast, function, so prevent the breast cancer. That's just a beginning level. But if you go too deep, you might get other things, your emotional level. Yeah. Right? For example, I give you another example. We have a Dragon's Way. That's another health program, which is based on the Qigong movement. Mm-hmm. So this Qigong movement will allow your body balance. When the body balance, disease cannot enter. That's the whole concept. Through the balancing, body can releasing the weight. So we are not just directly fighting the weight. We try to help the body get a balance, increasing your energy. So when the energy increasing, disease cannot enter, weight will releasing. So all these programs is based on the traditional Chinese medicine concept and based on energy practice. So we have many different kind of programs like Digesting the Universe. It's the same concept. In this concept, how can we create a harmony? So we're training professionals to learn this concept and practice in their own the clinic.
If there's one misconception that you'd like to clear up about TCM, what would it be?
Well, I think that, the audience can be, anyone can be, because who doesn't want to discover their true life purpose? Think of this. When you can discover life purpose, then it doesn't matter, good or bad, right? Life has good purpose. Then health, you will get enter, you will have a good health. You will have good life purpose. So the whole Chinese medicine at the lowest level, you do prevent the disease and have a good health. Highest level, you change your path. You discover life purpose. So I think, in this kind of practice in the Chinese medicine, you can use for many different purposes. All depend what do you believe.
So basically, half the battle is a belief in the modalities.
Yes, you are absolutely right. Your belief change, your angle change, your seeing change, right? Just like a new movie, now I see you. Can you imagine? They say seeing is a belief.
Yes.
You have a different belief. You have a different way to see things differently. So it would be exactly time as today modern science discover called time and space. Your time is different. Time is your emotions. Space never change. You change time, you change space. Then you change belief, disease can change and the different angles.
Right. You've been listening to Health Professional Radio. I'm your host, Neal Howard. We've been in studio with Master Nan Lu. He's a New York State licensed acupuncturist, and he's been in studio today with us discussing professional training programs that are offered by the Traditional Chinese Medicine World Foundation. You can get more information about the Traditional Chinese Medicine World Foundation by going to tcmworld.org. You can also get more information about Master Lu at taoofhealing.com. It's been great to have you here with us in studio today, Master Lu.
Thank you.
Thank you. Transcripts and audio of this program are available at healthprofessionalradio.com.au and also at hpr.fm. And you can subscribe to this podcast on iTunes.